Good morning. It's Friday morning for you, Wednesday night for us, and this is the first ever episode of Hangtime. That's what it is.
Hangtime.
Hangtime with T and Dune. We're going to be your hosts on this journey to 100,000 subscribers.
At least.
Within 2 weeks.
Maybe one.
And what this is, it's just a show about everything. We're going to do pop culture, entertainment, politics, I guess. We'll dip into that. That could get weird. And sports. Definitely some sports. We're going to try and split it 50-50. All that other stuff, and then some sports. As you can see, we're repping a couple of our favorite teams here. But let's just get right into it.
Let's do it.
One of the hottest topics right now is
Trump.
Donald Trump. I love him.
I like what he's doing, but I'm not a full-on fan. Let's be real.
Okay, I'll say I love him, but I'm not going to register and vote. I've never registered and voted.
Oh, really? I actually just registered no less than a year ago. I'm 26.
I'm also 26. Never voted. So that's who you're dealing with when we come to politics.
We're just letting you know, but we're going to give you our honest opinion about it because... why not?
Trump, I like the guy because... I like him because he's not a politician.
I agree. No, I do too, but the problem is that if he actually gets into office, which our country is stupid enough to do, we are most likely fucked.
We are, because here's what I like about him too. He's going to tell all these other countries whatever he wants to tell them.
Okay.
He's going to tell everyone, he's going to tell Russia to fuck off. Right. Some people are going to love it, like country-wise, some people are going to love it.
I'm going to love it if he goes,
some countries are going to bomb us.
Russia.
Yeah, but they're going to bomb us.
Right, that's what I'm saying. We're fucked in the general sense of nuclear warfare.
I will say the two quotes, twice I've heard him quote about ISIS, let's bomb the hell out of them.
Right.
I'm on board.
Yeah.
Let's see, immigration. He hates Mexicans.
Likes what he can do for his clothing lines.
He did say he employs a lot of them. I looked into it.
Good on him, though.
I looked into it, and he backtracked, and he said he wants to get rid of illegal immigrants. Can't fault him there.
No.
But he still wants to build a wall between us and Mexico, like the Great Wall of China.
It's just so absurd.
Yeah.
Absurd, sorry. But
absurd. I'd go with absurd.
Right, it works. Either way, that's just fucking insane.
We've gone hundreds of years without a wall.
Right, you know what I mean? Like, don't worry, there's never been a wall. It's not going to, if anything, it's just going to make us keep spending money on rebuilding the wall after it gets broken into.
He actually said, because I looked into this too, I was curious, he said he was going to make Mexico pay for the whole thing.
Oh, that's fine then. Good.
Or if he just pays for it. That's another thing I like, though, is he's not taking anyone's money for his campaign.
Right, but he takes everyone's money to make his own money, which was faulty and kind of gross. But he took advantage of the markets and shit.
See, but...
He's a corrupt businessman. He's got a lot of money, great. But he puts under the guise that he's the greatest since sliced bread, dude. It's terrible.
Look how successful he's been as a businessman, though.
Yeah.
What if he runs our country like a business and not... I don't know.
Then we all are probably going to be put in shackles and work for, Trump's other workers who are right under.
Mind you, I'm only playing devil's advocate here. Like I said, I'm not going to vote for the guy, but when it comes to Republicans... When it comes to Republicans, there's who? Ben Carson, the guy hates Muslims. I don't support that.
Yeah, dude.
The rest of them are zoinky, zany Christian guys. Ted Cruz, they're all just insane.
Oh, Jesus.
That's the other reason why I like Trump. He doesn't bring that into it at all.
Dude, yeah, religion doesn't run the country, but it technically does under this.
It says on our dollar bill, one nation under God.
Cheers.
Cheers.
But seriously. I don't mind what he's doing because I think it's a great thing that he's kind of showing the lack of transparency we have in politics. So in general, it's a good thing. I just don't want him. The problem is I don't want anybody else. Honestly, it's Trump's going to change it where he's going to be like, okay, guess what? Now you have to just fucking tell the truth. That's what everyone expects. But then we're going to have to wait 4 years for that to actually become a reality because all these politicians right now are still the old regime. It's like hiring a new coach.
I like that.
You know what I mean? It's like hiring a new coach.
You can't just put a new system in a couple of years.
3 years.
Rich Rod learned the hard way.
This way's 4 years. But still, you know what I mean? Like, you got to be patient, but you also have to try something new. And he's new, and he's fresh, and he's, and when Obama, new, different race, great. Now it's Trump going, hey, you got to fucking be honest with everybody. Let's fucking do this.
That's why I like him, because I think he is on...
But he doesn't have the plan. He's just saying he's surface. He's on the surface.
But when those ISIS quotes right after those,
those are great though.
No, but he said the only thing he knows about war is what he's watched on TV shows. So that's probably not the best guy to have as our commander in chief.
War, though. That's how I know about war. Shouldn't that be
That's
worth
how
something?
most people know, but not the president.
Well, you're a Navy.
And then, what was I going to say? Oh, you know who's going to win? It's going to be Bernie Sanders.
You know what? He's gonna die, dude. Give him something
Thank
good.
you. That's why I said to someone
Give him
today.
something good. He's been in politics his whole life.
He's 75 years old. We don't need him dying in office. Then look who takes over.
That would be great,
Whoever
actually.
his vice
It would just be,
president is.
yeah, it would just be, who's his vice president? Who knows? Probably better than Trump.
Hillary or something. I don't know.
Dude, they're just played out. Everybody's been against Obama for so long, we already know too much about every candidate, which is too much. You can't know anything about Obama.
Here's where I'm at, too, though. I don't care who's president because, from my understanding, they really don't have much power.
It's Congress.
There's
and they're never in
Congress and there's the
session.
Senate and
They're putting, you know what Hawaiian Shirt Friday is at Congress? Every day.
because they don't do anything.
No, dude, they go on expensive vacations and they're
Look what the
probably-
president does. Obama's golfed 200 rounds since he got in.
I like
it's
that,
just
though.
the face of a country.
Yeah. Like, people want him to just be sitting shackled to a desk, signing bills. Fuck that.
You shouldn't have said shackled.
Oh, yeah, well, that's true.
I'm just gonna throw it out there. You
I'm
shouldn't
sorry.
use the.
My brain didn't even go there, meaning...
If it was Trump, is he shackled?
Yeah, probably.
He's
I
probably
mean,
sitting on a golden throne.
well, yeah, shackled.
Trump would do some funny things to the White
You're
House.
right. He'd be like Arnold Schwarzenegger when he got governor of California, essentially.
He'd have white
On a bigger
tigers
scale.
roaming like the yard.
It'll be like Biff Tannen in the alternate Back to the Future.
One thing I do also like they said is, did you see where Obama just changed the name of Mount McKinley to Denali?
I heard about it. I didn't really understand the significance.
Trump vowed to change the name back to Mount McKinley, named after President. William
President McKinley?
Yeah,
Oh, that's pretty cool.
yeah.
I mean,
Like, who's Obama to be like, I'm gonna change this mountain's name? It's always been its name. He said
Yeah.
he did it for the Native Alaskans.
but,
like,
but
make them
I
happy.
do like that. It's because it's new. It's like saying, I'm just going to do whatever. I mean, I'm going to do what people kind of want, but, it's unnecessary. People
I mean, if I had the power to change the name of a mountain,
you see what I mean? It's relatable. He's relatable, kind
100%.
of, in a way. Because
He
whenever you
likes
see
the
things,
Bulls.
when you see, he likes the Bulls, did you say?
yeah, this guy's really.
Does he really?
Yeah, he's a Chicago
He's not
guy.
gonna be very happy about Derrick Rose. Then.
No, that was unreal. Maybe we'll get to that.
Well-
maybe next episode. We didn't have plans to talk D Rose. What else do we have plans to talk about? Wow, did you hear? Does this ring a bell?
We used to think it was this.
But now it's this. There's water on Mars.
Wow.
Who cares? I don't.
No, I really don't care.
I brought it up to someone the other day. I said, "What if there's like life there that's way more developed
but
than ours?"
water's
And
the
like, then
first
how
step.
did we find them first, anyways?
Oh.
Do you think there's other life out there?
I don't know. Let's figure it out. I guess. Fun NASA.
I want to think that there is.
Well, yeah. Why not?
You ever watch Battleship? That'd be cool.
You saw Battleship firsthand.
Battleship. What other movie? Any movie. Alien. All of them. Independence Day. That shit would be pretty cool in real life.
Yeah, I'm down for that. And you see so many movies now, you know not to like kill them right away, or be like, we're your friends, because you got to be balanced, or you'll be like Independence Day, or the alternative, which is Mars Attacks.
Mars Attack. No, those are both pretty.
Now Mars
enemy.
Attacks, they go right
If
at
you
it.
want to talk friendly aliens, we're talking E.T. We're talking.
Yeah, nothing bad happened in E.T.
You ever see The Neighborhood Watch?
That was a good movie.
Actually, a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
The one was pretty friendly.
I laughed
No
pretty hard.
spoilers. What other friendly alien movies are there?
Not Ted. The movie with Simon Pegg. Seth Rogen voices the alien. Kristen Wiig's the one-eyed crazy chick from the RV camp.
You guys know what we're talking about.
Zach.
Ed.
Ned? No. Simon Frost, though. He's always a funny
Damn it, I'm pissed off. Let's move on.
Anyways, rattled. I'm
Water
rattled.
on Mars, I don't know. I think it's cool. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
I think it's a big deal in the sense of where it makes people excited about like exploring space again. Because we went to the moon and then everyone was just like, all right, what are we gonna do next? And
Did
this
we
is
though?
like, yeah, we did.
Okay.
And this is like the next thing we're like, hey, let's get us rallying around shit because apparently it was pretty dope back
But what's
in like, the
the point?
60s or the 70s.
Of all the money, trillions of
I mean,
dollars.
let's be honest. I think they actually just asked for last year was like 17 bill. I actually looked up that stat. Swear to God, didn't make that up.
Yeah, like why though? You know, like.
No, I think it's just like those are some of the smartest fucking people on the planet.
Oh yeah, I'm not.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, look at the shit we put money into right now. Anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like for sure. Like
I guess exploring space is
it's way more
cooler
interesting.
and interesting and.
Reality TV shows.
Yeah. All right. Touche. Speaking of reality TV shows.
I don't know where you're going.
You don't know where I'm going with
No,
this.
I didn't know where you were going with it.
He could have one. He almost had one. Michael Sam.
Oh yes.
What was the headline? He said that if he hadn't come out as being openly gay, he would be in the NFL right now.
See,
I know you got a lot of thoughts on
well,
this.
I have some thoughts. Like the thing is,
You have an open letter to Michael Sam.
I do.
Do you want to start with that?
Yeah. We're just gonna come out with it. I'm telling you how I feel.
Yeah,
about
because I would
myself.
like to react because I haven't heard this yet. This
Because
is the first time.
the thing is like, I respect a dude who's proud of himself and just wants to come out and say what he feels. But the problem is timing. Timing's what took you down, Michael.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're not good enough, Michael. You won the defensive SEC player of the.
Talk to
It's
Michael,
hard.
not me.
It's hard. You're not very good. In the PR world today, you did yourself zero favors. Who was advising you? I don't understand. By coming out, you blame your coverage on the media. I'm just upset because you wanted the 15 minutes of fame, and when you got it, it didn't work out. And you know what?
I'm upset.
I can't even tell you the percentages of players that make NFL teams, but you were a 7th round draft pick. Get over it. You're never going to make a team. And guess what? You got the shot. You got the opportunity, but you ate the sympathy up. You accepted an award at the ESPYs, but you didn't want to be covered by anybody. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You thought it was going to help you. It backfired. You're kind of a joke. You're a joke. I hope the CFL will take you back when you come back from personal reasons. Dude, you want a shot at playing football, prove yourself in the Canadian Football League. Tons of other players have done it. At least got another crack at an NFL roster, but you didn't. You know why? Because you're lazy and you want some stuff handed to you, and nobody gives a shit about you anymore. It's over. It's understandable. I get it, man.
All right.
No.
So I got a couple things to
You heard
piggyback
me.
on. I got a couple things there.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, I read something where I believe 22 of the 7th round draft picks, along with him, didn't make an NFL roster that year.
No, 7th round draft pick is like going,
So
hey,
if he thinks it's
maybe.
it's because he was gay, no, 22 of you didn't.
Now, the only thing that's weird is that, and I will say this, is that he won SEC Defensive Player of the Year his senior year.
Yeah, that's not a bad conference.
Not a bad conference.
He also had
a bunch of sacks. The problem
11
was
tackles and 3 sacks that preseason, and they kept undrafted
they
rookie
did.
over him.
And now the other problem, it came out right around the same time as the Ray Rice stuff.
Yeah.
And you know what? NFL and the media these days hasn't been good, and you didn't do yourself any favors being the third story on the docket on SportsCenter every day.
And then you mentioned
It's the Tebow effect.
he goes to the CFL.
It's the Tebow effect.
He goes to the CFL.
Dude.
He
I
left
just read
during
about this
training.
today.
He left during training camp. Went home. Then he returned 2 weeks later. Sat the
Sad.
first 5
Yeah.
games. Played in a game, and then left for personal reasons. And
No,
then
he
he comes out.
He said he had a sore back as well.
That was that was why he
second time
left
he
the
left.
second time.
Right. First time was personal reasons
because
because,
he said he went through a lot.
lot in the
first 12
past
months.
year.
Well, you brought that upon yourself. I hate to say
Thank you.
it.
That's all
I
I'm
hate to
saying.
say it. I'm
That's what
happy
saying.
he came out, but like you said, timing was bad.
Dude, I'm proud of you for coming out. Like, everybody
But don't
had
complain about it after
Dude,
you do.
0 people had a problem with you being gay. Really.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the only people who had a problem, other NFL players, but
I was gonna say if he waits till he's on an NFL roster and then
Nothing.
he comes out, you're their teammate. They're gonna
rally around.
They're gonna rally around
You know, make it about football first, your life second. It just shows you're selfish, and NFL teams and players understand selfishness, and those teams don't win.
So then with the CFL, he said
Yeah.
he left because he wasn't getting better
Right.
as a football player.
Right.
He goes, I didn't even want to go there in the first place, but I did, and I committed to it. What
Dude.
did you commit to? You played 1 game, and then you left. So now, he said he wasn't getting better, and his goal is to get better to get back in the NFL. Okay, so you went to the CFL, you openly say you didn't get any better, and now you want an NFL team to take you. Even though you
Dude,
admit you didn't get better as a player.
dude, he's a whiner.
He's a whiner.
He wants things handed to him.
And his sexuality has nothing to do
No.
with anything anymore.
All it is an embarrassment.
The
He's like,
fact that
I
that's
can't make
mentioned
a
in
team.
the article,
I can't
the
make a
fact that
team.
it's mentioned that he's gay in an article is stupid. But the fact
His
that
Wikipedia page is all him being gay. It's not
the only reason there is an article about this guy leaving the CFL and wanting to be in the NFL is because he's gay.
That's true.
Because if not, he's just a guy who's been cut from 2 NFL teams who's normal.
I could name you 15 dudes you've never heard of that I know didn't make NFL teams. I won't do it today. I won't.
I want 16 on Monday.
Monday you got 16 coming.
So that's Michael Sam. I guess that's our segue into sports.
Yeah, we might as well dive in.
What do we got?
By the way, Tom Brady rescinded his support for Donald Trump. Now, if we all go by the Church of Tom Brady, should we all pull away now?
You know, I love Brady, but
You got to stick with Trump.
I'm going to need a little bit more than that.
Oh,
I'm going to need a little bit more than that to get off my man Donnie.
Understood.
What do we have for sports?
Well, we got the Lions.
We want to get into that right now? Let's wait on that. Let's wait
Yeah.
till the picks. Uh-oh, get ready for that.
Oh, did you know they were coming?
Let's talk. Just talk for a minute. The NHL seems pretty dead set on moving a team to Vegas. I believe there was an investor meeting this week, and then yesterday on the radio, we're gonna copy off the radio here for a minute. This was their debate. Could you see a hockey team being successful in Vegas? In the sense, you've been to Vegas.
Right.
If you had a chance to go see a Vegas show, they were saying Cirque du Soleil or go to an NHL hockey game. Which are you gonna pick?
You're going to take Cirque du Soleil, but it's because it's, specific to Vegas. You know what I mean? Like a hockey game you go to anywhere. But this is the other thing, is you're not thinking about how many bachelor parties go to Vegas. You're not thinking about how many non-families go. Like, a lot of people go to Vegas to get fucked up. You know what I mean? No, real talk.
Yeah.
And like Cirque du Soleil, everybody wants to see it, but when your main goal is to see how much you can drink,
Yeah.
and party,
they were talking about
you're gonna pregame a hockey game that could be at whatever time. You're staying up all night anyway. Why not hit the hot pregame food, hit the hockey game, head for some pre-beers, get fucked up at the hockey game. Who do you care is playing?
That's what I was gonna say. I would go to a sports book. I'd go to the MGM sports book.
I put money.
I'd put $100 on the over.
Dude.
And I just go and I cheer for goals. Las Vegas versus Calgary. Great matchup.
You think
Give
you do
me
that?
goals.
You think you do the goals?
1,000%.
I
I wouldn't pick a team.
I'd straight
Score
up
goals.
pick a team, and I would make it super painful and stressful.
Now there's another point that they brought up on the radio is there's so many people in Vegas from out of town. So who's to say if you were in Vegas on vacation from here and the Wings are in town? Why wouldn't you?
That's exactly another point I was going to talk about.
Because there's so many out of towners that are there at all times around.
Right. Oh shit! It's like when you go visit your friend in Chicago and you're like, oh, the White Sox play the Tigers this weekend.
Let's go, bro.
Yeah.
And then another thing they were
Tickets are
saying.
expensive.
Well, you know how many casinos would buy up tickets to comp?
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
Hey, sir,
Dude.
great win on the poker table. Here's two tickets to the Las Vegas Gamblers game.
Are they the Gamblers?
No, I just made that up, but could be. Call me NHL. Got ideas. So that would happen too. Because who's going to say no to comp hockey tickets? If they
Nobody.
start comping Red Wings tickets down in Greektown,
Oh man, I'll be in Greektown.
I'm broke. I'm going down there, I'm losing all my dollars, but I'm
Or you're at a
winning
lot of
hockey
Red
games.
Wings games.
Both. I'm at a lot of Red Wings games because I'm losing. I don't know. I wouldn't
Yeah,
get
but if you're
comp.
winning, you're getting comp tickets.
That's true. I know.
But if you lose, you're crying at it. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I was backwards there.
It's okay, but
I've never been complicated.
now what team are they moving? Florida Panthers? First thought.
Florida Panthers.
Any
should be.
Atlanta team. So wait.
no.
This is another thing.
Not a big hockey guy. No
Warm
Atlanta team.
I know, Atlanta Thrashers haven't been, since Evander Kane was drafted, they haven't drafted anyone else. Shout out, Evander.
Florida Panthers would be number one, I would say.
Right, but like, is this going to be bad in a warm weather location? Because all warm weather locations kind of sputter.
I think it would do good.
I think it would do good. It would be better
I
than
wouldn't say they all. San Jose
Tampa
Sharks.
Bay, LA.
San Jose, Tampa Bay, huge hockey town these days.
Phoenix is pretty good.
Nashville goes crazy.
Yeah, but
Phoenix might be the one moving. Actually, they've been trying to move forever. up
Phoenix
to
hates Phoenix just doesn't care about the Coyotes. Not since Hobby Bullen do.
I went to a game in Phoenix with our good friend Andy Broda.
Oh yeah.
So many Red Wings fans.
Oh, shout out Polly.
So many Red Wings. Yeah, I was in Poly. So there's that AHL. Now's the fun part. This is the fun part.
Are
Picks.
you ready?
So every Friday morning episode. I guess we didn't mention this either. We're gonna record episodes
Yep.
for you to post Friday morning for your end of the week. You know, let's get through it. It's Friday. Sit in your cubicle, sit in your car during the commute, listen to it.
Yep,
And then we're gonna have one for you Monday morning. a weekend wrap-up. We're going to review our picks. We're going to talk about shit that happened over the weekend, all that good stuff. So since we're debuting on Friday morning, we have picks for you. We're going to keep our record. Who knows? Maybe if our picks get good enough, you guys can start betting along. And we're going to pick the Detroit Lions game, both of us, every week. We're going to pick the Michigan State Spartans for this guy.
Thank you.
The Eastern Michigan University Eagles
Fly.
for this guy.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
And then we're each going to do a mortal lock for college football and a mortal lock for the NFL. 5 total picks. We're going to keep our record for the rest of the season. And like I said, maybe if our mortal locks are just locking in every week, you hop on board, start winning some money.
Hey.
So,
Friends,
let's see. I got to grab my phone. I got mine on my phone here.
Yep, I got mine somewhere here. Here we go.
So, the first line...
Don't look at my picks. We don't know. By the way, we don't talk about our picks. We won't until we record.
So, the first line, this one I do remember. The first line is Michigan State at home.
Purdue.
Giving 21.5 points to Purdue.
Yes.
Now, I had trouble picking this one.
Really?
I
I know it's tough.
Okay, well, let's throw it out there. You got Michigan State minus the 3 scores, correct?
I got Purdue and the points.
He's got Purdue in the points. Now, wow, smart man, and I respect it.
No, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of that because I know what you're about to say.
You're a fan because Michigan State has not covered a spread yet.
Now, correct, but that's not even the first thing I went to. But you actually told me that I think earlier in the week.
I
didn't even think of it when I picked it. I go, God damn it!
Haven't covered one yet.
But no, it's just like they're ramping it up a little bit. You know, there's the pitter pattering and they got some injuries. You know, and their defense played okay, not great. They're still beating teams. They're going to win the game.
Oh,
it's just. It's going to be a gross 17-14 at the end of the second quarter. Michigan State has to go down on a 2-minute or hit the touchdown and make you feel good in a half kind of game. You know what I mean? And Purdue's going to be the team going like, yeah, we have a terrible season going. Let's lose by 13. You know?
I don't know what you mean because I picked Michigan State.
All right,
given the points. I can't believe we flip-flopped here. My thinking is, I'm a streak breaker. They're gonna cover at some point.
Streak breaker.
I'm saying if they're 0-4 covering the spread so far, it's gonna happen.
Oh,
at some
streak
point.
breaker.
Streak
I thought
breaker.
you said street breaker.
I'm a streak breaker. That's the new.
I was like, you
the new
punching
term.
streets with the scores?
No, but Michigan State's gonna. And
Wow.
Purdue just lost by a touchdown at home to Bowling Green. Bowling Green's been solid this year. It was a last-second loss. I just think Michigan State. I'll say this. No, I don't want to say the coaching staff. People know that they aren't covering spreads.
I see what you're saying.
Good coaches win, great coaches cover. They're entering the Big Ten season. I think they're just gonna go pedal down and just run over Purdue. I think it's gonna
to show the Big Ten they're.
Yes, I think it's gonna be ugly.
I would love that.
I know, and
I
it's
would
funny.
absolutely love
I understand why you don't want to hop on. You got more emotionally at stake than me here.
Well, it's not even that. It's just like I've seen so many games in the past where it's just like.
Yeah, they just haven't been putting anyone
Well, they don't.
away
Well,
this
that's
year.
the thing though. Nobody has. I'd like Valeni said it today. Not to bring
Look at Ohio
Brady
State.
again, but
I'm trying to think.
Ohio State just played who? What? Kent State for the 8th time in a row.
Northern Illinois, they hardly got by. They didn't cover the spread
What are you
against
talking about,
Hawaii.
dude? Wolfpack.
All right, let's.
What I was gonna say is that I respect you for picking that. Thank
Yeah.
you, because I needed someone to do it for me.
Trust me, everything says to not pick State there, but I think. So
And
we're
that's not why I picked State. I like big points. You know, like teams that don't have crazy quick offenses.
absolutely.
You know, their offense is I'm gonna run the ball 3 times. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? And then you're gonna hit a tight end for a touchdown.
It's not hard to take, or it's hard not to take 3 scores on a spread. So.
You're right.
All right.
All right.
Next is Eastern Michigan.
Hey.
They're getting
Laugh when you talk
44.5 points at LSU.
Now, just wait. Let's hear that again. Eastern Michigan is traveling to LSU with, if not the most firepower offense in the nation.
Eastern Michigan,
I can't even.
just a quick update.
I feel
for
like I
those who
just
don't-
scheduled this in the beginning of my NCAA dynasty as the fun game to get my guys' stats.
For those who don't follow Eastern football,
Oh yes, there might be some of you.
they were 1.5 point favorites last week at home against Army. Army is also probably one of the 10 worst teams in the country. That's no bias.
I got pride though.
But they were a 1.5 point favorite. And they lost by, I want to say somewhere between 22 and 26 points. Eastern did.
Yeah, it wasn't that good.
So if they lost by 3+ scores to Army at home, I hate to say it, I'm taking LSU here, minus 44.5. That's an insane spread. I already know you're taking the points, and that's probably the smart thing to do. Here was my thinking. Say at halftime LSU's up 35. Someone might think, well, LSU's going to put in their second stringers, their third stringers. Newsflash. You take the last 22 players on LSU's rosters, the walk-ons, they will beat Eastern Michigan by 2 scores in a full game. That's where I'm at. So
correct.
I'm on LSU here. I didn't even write that down. I just made that decision. I told myself I wasn't going to listen to it, but I felt it. I didn't even write it down earlier because I was flip-flopping all day.
So proud.
Taking LSU.
Hey, it's okay, man. You know why? Because Leonard Fournette's going to run for the single-game rushing record in maybe the first half.
You on LSU?
LSU. Give me LSU.
Let's go.
Let's go. I'm going to be honest with you. Leonard Fournette will break the rushing record if he's not laughing after his 4th touchdown with 350 yards.
You're talking about the NCAA.
No, I'm talking about the full-on
Like
one game. I'm sorry,
game.
did I say single-game rushing record?
No, I'm just saying. You said so.
And still,
last
week he was.
He was 6 yards away from the LSU record, and they kneeled the ball 3 times in a row.
No, and that's where I was going to
244 against Syracuse.
Dude, you gotta give the guy the ball, dude. When you're a coach, you want that player that you coached to be the record holder, so you can say, I coached
that guy. All I needed was 6 more yards.
What coach goes, we're going to kneel it because we like sportsmanship. Sportsmanship's great, but everybody, even the other team, wants to see a record so they can tell their kids they lost to Leonard Fournette's record.
Did someone say less miles? No, more miles. I hate myself.
I got to get new tires.
So that's his,
yeah.
Next, we got, we'll do our lock chapter. We'll go Lions here.
Yeah.
I'll let you start.
We'll throw the Lions in,
On Monday night against Seattle, Lions are getting 9.5.
9.5, and this is a big spread for the NFL.
Absolutely.
Like, the NFL is usually just like 3.
This is the 4th biggest spread, I think, in the last 3 weeks.
Right, and rightfully so. The Lions are going to get absolutely steamrolled to the point of, I don't know, but Thomas Rawls is coming back home.
Yeah, it's pretty unreal that he's going to be starting.
I mean, I think Lynch will start, but what I'm saying is
I
if
heard
he
Rawls today, probably. I don't know. Anyways.
Well, if the Lions, if for 3 weeks people can call out their plays, what do you think Seattle's going to do?
Yeah, that was bad.
What is Seattle? Seattle's going to come out. Tyler Lockett's going to take the opening kick back. He's going to. You know it. You see it coming. And then next play, Staffy's going to get sacked by Cliff Averill. It's going to be a fumble. Oh, Purdue. Go Purdue, by the way. Boiler up. But anyways.
So I think it goes without saying.
I took Seattle, no questions asked. That was the easiest pick I made.
Same here. Seattle.
I knew who I was taking, but whatever the spread was.
You couldn't twist my arm hard enough to take the Lions.
I actually, dude, you could. And then I would just laugh the entire game, knowing I lost all my money.
That one, yeah, I don't even think there's much more we need to get into that hasn't been said. Let's get down to the fun, because
your favorite.
Each of us knew we were picking those 3, but now we have no idea what the other person is picking here. And I need you to remember, right now, it's Wednesday for us. I'm sorry you aren't going to get this till Friday morning. Lines could change, the spreads could change easily, but so if you're getting something different than we are, if you're getting something better than what we're getting, take it all day. I'll start. We'll start college.
Oh, no.
You want to start NFL?
I think NFL would be, or the college one's going to be more fun. There's more games to choose from.
My NFL lock,
I'm excited.
or I'm putting my most units on this week, if you will. I had trouble. I didn't like the...
There's not a lot of good games to pick from. Because, I mean, the Lions one's the most brutally honest one, and the rest, I don't know.
I went...
a lot of injuries last week.
Lions could be the... I went Arizona Cardinals at home, giving 7 points to the St. Louis Rams.
That's good.
Because the Cardinals...
But what I'm scared of is that's the first game they crash back down to earth. Seattle's due for, or not Seattle. St. Louis is due for one of those games where they play defense like a top unit, and you're like, oh wow, St. Louis is for real. I wonder if Nick Foles could get him to a Super Bowl. And then they pay Nick Foles $40 million more.
I picked St. Louis against the Redskins. They let me down.
Yeah.
So I hate them right now.
No, but
Cardinals
have been killing it. And Larry Fitzgerald hit the fountain of youth.
I didn't like picking that one. 7 points. I don't like it.
No.
Real quick, I won't even get into it. If I had to pick a runner-up, It was Oakland Raiders on the road at Soldier Field giving 3 points to Jimmy Clausen.
Well, guess what? Funny enough, Oakland Raiders, my mortal lock for this.
Let's go! Let's go!
I have been a Derek Carr fan since day one, and it just happens, to be the Bears, who are absolutely the biggest dumpster fire I've seen. I don't know, since the Lions 0-16 season.
Think about it.
It's getting that bad.
Think about it. Lions Bears play week 6.
Should we go?
It's going to be a battle of 0-5 teams. It is.
We got this one.
It's going to be a battle of 0-5 teams.
That's going to be a hell of a game.
Look at their schedule.
I wish that was the Monday night game.
Seahawks and then
I wish it was.
Cardinals? Do we have Cardinals after Seahawks?
Yeah, we have Cardinals after Seahawks.
That's 0-5.
So that's why but that's why St. Louis is also going to win, because they're going to come pissed off.
This guy telling me my lock is no good here.
Well,
I like your lock, obviously.
Well, I don't know that I don't like your lock. It's one of those trap fucking locks.
Mm-hmm.
You go, turn the keys, Carson Palmer, and then it's a blown knee this game, and you're watching, Brett Hundley.
I like your pick a lot.
Anyways, thank you. I mean, I like your pick. I love the Arizona Cardinals. Their defense, amazing.
Yeah.
I love their defense.
Couple pick sixes to start the game off last week.
Tyrann Mathieu.
Started off
LSU.
here.
He's going to be at the Eastern game, I bet.
Tyrann
You think
Mathieu.
Tyrann Mathieu's going to go to the Eastern game to watch Leonard Fournette and then,
probably will.
fly wherever he's got to go?
No, he's not going to go to the Eastern LSU game.
Yeah, Saturday. After walkthrough. Why not?
What? Why? Wait, where are they going?
I was making the joke that there's no way Tyrann Mathieu's going to this game because they are so fucking
I didn't realize
bad.
you were making that joke. I'm like, why would he go back to fucking Baton Rouge or wherever it is?
It is.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm very intrigued to hear your college pick. So many games to pick from. So many
Am I going
wanted
first?
to
Am I
pick
going
my
first on
Morlock. Yeah,
college?
we'll let you
Okay,
go first
good.
here.
It was tough. I'm going to be honest. I almost picked. I'm thinking I'm going to pick a D2 school at some point to take the win. Norfolk State, maybe? But right now, I had to go with South Carolina.
I don't even remember seeing that line.
They're taking on Mizzou Tigers. They're getting 2.5. Now, the reason I'm saying this,
Are they at home or on the road?
they're definitely on the road. Now, I say this because this is my mortal lock. No questions asked. Guess who's injured for Missouri? Starting quarterback, senior, Matty Mock. Matty Mock is definitely not playing. I don't know why. I don't care why. South Carolina is a good Steve Spurrier coach team. SEC, they got the talent. They're underperforming every year, but they're going into a Mizzou team that's limping. Guess what?
Missing
South
their
Carolina can
quarterback. They're
taste it.
rocked by the Michael Sam news this week. Missouri's.
Missouri's on the downswing. If you got stock in Missouri, sell.
So wait, Missouri's getting 2.5.
No, Missouri's giving 2.5.
So South Carolina, okay.
So
Here's what I'll say too. Let me see. Did I go with it? Oh my God, we got a little.
what do we
We got a
got?
little segue here.
Are we Gamecocking?
Real quick, let me tell you something. My mortal lock is the Connecticut Huskies
Oh, dude.
on Friday night at BYU getting 18 points.
Oh, wow. Tell me why.
Connecticut, 2 weeks ago, went on the road to Missouri and lost 9-6. They were 20-plus point dogs and only lost by a field goal to Missouri. So I like your South Carolina pick now.
Thank you.
Because it's
'Cause it
Missouri
makes
is part of
sense.
the reasoning I used to pick mine. Connecticut has looked pretty good this year on paper when it comes to the spread.
Connecticut's always good at covering spreads, I feel like.
And let's look
To be
at
honest with you.
BYU. Are they going to have a big bounce back game?
They had all their hype at the beginning of the season.
Ugh. They just got mollywopped 31-0 by Michigan, who
I saw.
Chris Spielman on ESPN said that Michigan should be a top 10 team right now.
Okay, I respected Chris Spielman.
Banana land.
Dude, too many hits of that. Concussions.
Banana land.
Dude.
He said that.
I can't believe he said that.
Valenti said it today.
I didn't hear it. I
Yeah.
didn't hear it. I honestly believe that BYU is just, they're just going to pitter patter away.
BYU's gonna win.
I saw a YouTube video actually. It was BYU highlights against Michigan, fan made by BYU, and it was the opening kickoff, like everyone running out on the field pregame, and then it was kickoff, and then BYU threw a pass, and like the receiver bobbled it and caught it for a first down, showed the coach, and
That was about all they had.
apparently I didn't see any of the game, but that's all I needed to see, I guess.
They're gonna win, just like you said. Michigan
Right.
State's gonna win, but
Right, but
I don't think
Connecticut
they cover 18
Connecticut
points.
never gets respected.
No,
Do you know what I mean? Like Connecticut, just they're like, oh, it's Connecticut, but Connecticut is consistently like a top team in their shitty division.
I always like
They're in
like,
the AAC now, whatever the American Conference is.
yeah. I think 18 points. I don't know.
That's
I
just
like
a lot
them.
of points.
I like them, and you like South Carolina.
I'm proud of
If
us.
I had, real quick, I'll just rattle off some other lines that were in the running
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Love Indiana at home getting 21
Oh,
against Ohio State.
Nate Sudfeld and the boys.
Because Ohio State has been worse than
Oh, yeah.
Michigan State at covering the spread.
Forks up.
What were a couple others? I like Northwestern giving 4 at home to Minnesota.
I liked
a lot.
Minnesota.
All right.
See, I
well,
like
that
Min-
doesn't go
no, it
against
doesn't
our pick. So we shouldn't even do this right now because it's just going to be.
It's fun though.
So I don't even know how long this first episode's been.
Not sure.
We didn't really want to put any time constraints on this first one. We'll probably try to have about the same amount of topics each show.
Enough to talk about.
But I mean, our hope was, since we're only doing it twice a week, an hour minimum. I really don't know. I don't think we came close to that today. That's all right. It's first show. We just want to give you a little peek.
Figure it out.
We hope you enjoyed. You got anything to say to the people?
Just get ready. We're gonna have some fun. This guy right here is gonna lose Immortal Locks. We should make a bet.
I was just gonna say
should
we
come up
need
with
to
a
make
bet.
a friendly
We'll
bet.
think of it and we'll come back to you with that.
On the next episode, we're gonna have a good. It's gonna be something good, like some public humiliation type shit.
It's gonna be something good.
It's gonna be something real good.
I'm excited.
With that said, I've been T. He's been Dune. We've been the boys at Hangtime. We'll catch you in a couple days. Have a good weekend.
Got the white girl talking like the work. I like to make money, get turned. I like to make money, get turned. I like to make money, get turned. Got the white girl twerking like the work. I pull up on the scene. Got a pocket full of white and